Yes, the geeks are in the house. Ryan Ozawa, Burt Lum. Not only this time are they dancing, but so is Byron behind the camera. Can you notice? So there's just a lot of movement there. And motion sickness. No, but guys, okay, here we are at the end of the year, and there are apps out there to help you keep those New Year's resolutions, right?
That's right. Apps are, there's an app for everything.
Yep.
And at this time of year, everybody's thinking, what am I going to do better next year? The first one I wanted to share is called Streaks. It was one of the best apps of the year, according to Apple. And it kind of goes back to Jerry Seinfeld, who's credited with saying, don't break the chain.
Right.
Do something every day. And if you are able to do that, you build a good habit. Now, Streaks is very simple. You can only have 6. So a lot of people say, well, that's a limitation. But really, how many goals can you focus on
Yeah, exactly.
at once?
That seems like enough. Yeah.
So basically, you tap it every day. It even has an Apple Watch app, and my wife is using it because she wants to practice bass, she wants to practice a language, she wants to read a book. So she tries to do all 6 things on her list every single day. So I really like it because it's simple.
Streaks.
Streaks.
Okay.
Keep the streak going.
What's another one?
Well, so everybody wants to find some balance in their life.
Right.
So this one is called Balance. And what it does is it basically looks at the different things that you could perhaps do. You could meditate maybe, you could, adjust your posture during the day. You could read a book, you could write in your blog, maybe go to a restaurant on a let's say once a month basis. So these things all get listed, and as you do them, you can check them off.
Okay.
And so it kind of keeps you in tune with what you determine to be what your balanced life should be.
So if you're working all the time, you want to take some more time to spend off with your family,
Right.
or your husband or your wife, that would help you kind of create that balance.
Absolutely.
One more?
Well, so there's now a new one called, well, it used to be Habit DNA, and basically it's an app that uses role-playing games. So if you're a real nerd, if you did Dungeons and Dragons, then this is the one for you. It's actually pretty complicated because you can set up teams. You can have a Hawaii News Now team, and you get hit points if you don't do your tasks. You lose life points. You can earn coins. You can challenge each other. So if you and Steve say we're going to walk 10,000 steps a day, but he doesn't do it, then you get points against it.
That's neat though, because I think one of the things, if you do it in a group, you're more likely to stay with it, right?
Right.
You got friends helping you.
The group motivation is always a key, but really this was started on Kickstarter because they said, well, if people are motivated to win at games, then use that motivation to get people to do the things they want to do.
That's a great idea.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, I know Ryan Wilson, our executive producer, was pressing you guys for predictions for the new year, something kind of new and neat in technology. Do you have one for us?
Well, I think next year we might see a lot more from the AR, VR sort of class of products. Google Glass just came out with something that is more geared for the enterprise. You got Samsung Gear VR, you got Facebook with Oculus. You have even Apple with Face Shift. So we're going to see probably more of these sort of VR, AR type devices, maybe at CES coming up.
So virtual reality, and AR would be artificial reality?
It's augmented reality.
Augmented reality, okay. And you, right?
I'm always excited about transportation, in particular as a commuter from Mililani every day.
Right.
And whether it's Uber or government's attempts to regulate it or self-driving cars, I think that 2016 will be a year where some large chasm is breached, where it suddenly begins to make more sense. A lot of people said that getting in elevators without a human operator was scary. I'm never going to do that. And I think we're going to get to the point where we're going to see the benefits of letting computers take care of the driving.
Self-driving cars?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Ryan and Burt are on the radio as well with Bytemarks Cafe tonight at 5 on 89.3.
That's right.
We're gonna do predictions again for 2016, but more around what's local, what's happening in tech, maybe what's a legislative session going to be like.
And I see your Accelerate UH shirt on.
Right? Yes.
So it'll probably be get in the conversation to some extent.
It'll come up.
The Geeks, Ryan and Burt with us as always. Happy New Year to you guys. Hope you have a wonderful 2016. Thanks for being with us in this past year. We'll be right back with more in a minute.